Okay, well, welcome to everyone who is here today. I think we have quorum already. We have 34 people in the house, and the people I will call pioneer stockists. I'd like to welcome everyone that is here today. Welcome. Nice having you all around. I can see we are represented from a number of places. I can see Nigeria, I can see UK, I can see US, I can see Canada. And I think that's exciting. So, bless me. So, we can kick off with the meeting. So today is Stockist meeting. What we want to talk about today are how we're doing, what's going on, what are the new things to look forward to, and just basically touch sites like we do every month. Um, I want to see if I can get this place a little bit brighter so that you can see, you can see, you can see my face clearly. Let me see if I can. Yeah, I think good. So I'd like to welcome everyone who is here today. Nice having us all around. Um, Today we're going to be discussing about the month of May and sharing a few thoughts on a few things that we can do to get ensure that things are getting better. I don't know about you. The year 4 months gone already. We're on month 5, and I believe that this year is going to be an exceptionally productive year for all of us. If you are in the house and you believe with me that this year will be exceptionally productive for you, can you type yes in that comment box? Let me know that you're here, and then let's take our points one after the other from there. If you are sure that this year will be an exceptionally productive year, just drop those comments there. We'll take it on from there going forward. It's going to be an exceptionally productive year. Yes, go yes. Okay. Yes, 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 I believe. Okay, excellent. So today, very quickly, we want to get into the meat of a few of the discussions we'll have. You can hear thunder rolling at the background there. It's a rainy day. It's a beautiful weekend. Sorry, it's a beautiful weekday, but it's a public holiday, so we're having a weekend effect. Okay, few quick announcements, a few key highlights, things that we'd like us to all participate in and remember. A few things I want us to note and remember in no particular order. We'll be sharing them shortly. So, very quickly, I'd like to first of all start by sharing the stockist points. So by now already, every stockist who was active in the month of May should have seen their points. From the perspective of those who don't understand this fully, there are points that stockists get when after a month when they are active. So if you did over 100 total PV, team PV, at the end of the month as a stockist, you will get points. These points can be redeemed for products, and these products need to be redeemed before our meeting anniversary day. Now, we are having this meeting earlier than normal today. Our normal meeting anniversary day is the 4th of every month. So just remember that we meet on the 4th of every month, except there's a public holiday close by that makes it different, or except there's an opportunity to capitalize on another holiday or a day that is not so busy to be able to get the meeting done. But our meetings will normally be on the 4th of every month. Um, or, if you can get a good Monday or a good meeting day ahead of that, then that will be the day that we meet. So please, if you already have your points, ensure that you do the claim before the 4th. If you do the claim before the 4th, you get your products. If you miss the 4th, it means you will not be able to do that claim again. We want to tidy up our accounting system. It's creating some mess ups. So we need to ensure that by the 4th, everything is claimed, and then we can send the emails for everybody to pick up so that it doesn't constitute extra work and extra stress for those who are doing it. So that's the first thing I'd like to be able to put out there. Number two, and I'd like us to talk through this. So maybe I'd like a little bit of a poll. It's just unfortunate we're not doing a meeting on webinar so that we can really poll. But we realize that many people have vouchers in their back offices that they've not used, they are forgotten. So we recommended this, and this will be implemented soon. But I wanted to get our thoughts to see that we're okay with it. What we want to do, and it's not now. Okay, so when on the day is announced, we'll have a 90 days opportunity to either utilize those vouchers, or they'll be automatically used for you or for whoever you assign the vouchers to. Now, so and then after those 90 days, it will be something that will happen with more frequency. Now, in many companies, once you buy the products, there's nothing called voucher. Once you buy the product, is used. Once you buy the product, is entered. Once you buy the product, is done. The culture of aggregating vouchers that are not used is not serving the network. It's not serving the people. It's not serving, it's not serving people to enjoy the benefits of it. So what will happen is there will be a window given for people to assign their vouchers and use it the way they want. As soon as the system is implemented, it can be happening every month. Okay, every month, whatever voucher is there or used gets utilized by the person it's assigned to. So that's the thought. Okay. So every voucher accumulated, before, by from last year, from the previous, we'll first of all set up a system where this month they will be cleared, because this month is already past 90 days. So this month of May, we'll look at the possibility of everything getting utilized as soon as it's announced. You have time to prepare now to ensure that you have assigned them to the people that want to use them, or you have used them for yourself. Reality is, in every other place, you buy the product, the day you buy it, the day it is utilized. There's no voucher. This voucher is a luxury that we enjoy, but many people have vouchers stacked in their back offices that they are not entering. Their uplines are not getting joy. They themselves are not getting joy. Their team members are not getting joy. And we don't think it should be that way. But we'll create a little bit of an opportunity to say, look, you have a few days to quickly close on this, or it will get used for you. So you're not even losing anything. It's still getting used for you or the people that you have assigned it to, but the vouchers are not just staying there for decoration. Because, something happens, change happens, the vouchers become out of date, then it becomes a loss to all the people that have them as well. But we don't want that. We want the business to grow at the speed and the pace at which it's done. So we're looking out for a window to ensure, okay, look, by this time, this is the date when the voucher become used if they are not proactively used. So I'd like to get a few thoughts about that. If you're excited about that, you can share your excitement. If you think, no, let's slow it down, let's give you a little more notice. Somebody's already buzzing me and saying, look, let it happen within the same month. Let it happen within the same month. Let there be no notice. But I think there should be some notice so that people understand, look, I have this voucher, I can assign it already. Some people have more vouchers that they can use themselves. So I don't know if Dr. 90FST is here. Sorry if I'm making you my example, but Dr. 90FST, for example, had a contract deal that he settled last year that ended up giving him about 250 vouchers. Now, if you have 250 vouchers, it will be painstaking, you understand, to enter them one by one. It can be done for you. Okay, it can be done, it can be activated automatically. So we're trying to put the automated system in place to ensure that people are not just keeping vouchers in their back offices. Even though they're doing the business, the team is not feeling the effect of it. We think that should happen. Okay, somebody says, okay, Cyril says, this is fine for vouchers assigned to people, but e-pins under your Stockist menu should be left alone. Oh, of course, if the e-pins are under your Stockist menu, nothing will happen to them because you bought them for your team members to utilize. But even that as well, we think there should be some kind of timeline that basically guides 90 days. I think 90 days for those is fair to say, I've bought this in 90 days. I want to be able to get the people who will buy them or assign them to, so that they can go. Because even from Stockists, you can assign them to other people as well. So we want to ensure that it's not just, because it's possible that, somebody's just doing the business, buying, selling, and, it doesn't have the network effect. That network effect is what makes it exciting, and we want to ensure that we are running at a particular rate, not selling and those kind of things. So I like a few thoughts in that window. It's a very important topic. It's something we've implemented before in the past to basically automate the usage of vouchers if they are not utilized quickly and on time. One of the things we're also realizing is that many stockists have a little bit more to learn in how to use their back office. Okay, and that brings me to the next point. But before I go to the next point, I like us to let's do a quick vote. I like the idea of vouchers getting automatically utilized by the owners or by the people that is assigned to. Just type in that box yes. I'm not sure yet. Just type in that box question mark or no. So let's see the yeses and nos. I want it to be done like this. I like this idea. Yes. I'm not really, a fan of the idea. No. Just to get a general idea where everybody is. so that we can push it forward. The reality is, in other companies, and this is the norm, nobody keeps any vouchers anywhere. You buy, is done. You buy, is done. For stockists, you can have a little bit of a gap, but for somebody who buys a product, that voucher needs to go down as quickly as possible. Okay, so I'm just, I'm getting our feedback to see where we think and where we are. Of course, people who are not driving their business as quickly as they are making the sales will say no. It's understandable, but I want to get a general feel for audience and knows reality is something that will be done. It's just a matter of timelines. That's where the decision points will be. Okay, somebody said I do think the stockist pins should be left alone. Okay, that's another comment from somebody thinking the stockist point should be left alone. Okay, good. Me thinks vouchers should be used ASAP. Okay, good. Somebody says no. Here, yes. Not sure. Question. No. Utilize after 60 to 90 days. Yes. Not sure. Yes, but packs and upgrades. Oh, okay. Yes, if stockist is 90 days. Give 3 months usage. For assigned vouchers, absolutely yes. Okay, great. Okay, great. So I think I get general ideas from how we're, what we're saying, how we're sharing. I think that's important. Very good. Thanks for the thoughts. All of this will be put into consideration when this is being worked out. But reality is, vouchers are not forever. Okay, and they're not at your disadvantage as well. They will be utilized by the people who have them in time. The consensus is something around 90 days. Is not bad. Okay, but the idea is once the voucher is assigned, sometimes people can't get to use the vouchers because there's just a lot, but the reality is, we can't force value on people. So it is us that will benefit. It is us in the network that will benefit from the fact that vouchers don't stay there for 2 years unutilized, for 3 years unutilized, for 1 month, for 7 months unutilized. That people have a timeline that they know that if I don't use this, it will get used for me or for whoever I assigned it to. Okay. Now for stockists, that makes sense. I like the idea for stockists. Somebody says, I think 90 days is okay. We have been encouraged to buy ration packs proactively so that they don't get sold. E.g., I pay for a gold voucher as a stockist, and when we started marketing solution packs, my gold pack is still waiting to be used while I'm buying many solution packs. Okay, that's understandable. Okay, that's understandable. So we'll find a comfortable timeline around it, as a difference for stockists and a difference for where the vouchers have been utilized. The products have been bought already by someone, and the vouchers have not been utilized. So good thoughts. I wanted to get that out so that we can talk about it. I get the general sense of the direction of our thoughts and discussions. That will be put into consideration when that is being finalized as well. Okay. So number 4 item on my agenda that I want us to discuss and talk about is, okay, so reality is we're still going to have our upgrades. So upgrades are still upgrades. Gold is still gold. The solution packs was supposed to be an opportunity for us to be able to sell our products over long distances. So solution packs works well when I'm not co-located with the person I'm sharing with and it's all online. When I meet people one-on-one, I want to show them value. And you'll see reasons very quickly why gold will be important, why silver will be important still along the line, so that people that want to drive the network, we can get them involved via the normal channels. People who think what they want is a solution, they can get onboarded with solutions. Okay. Okay, so thanks for the thoughts. I can see the 1 month, 6 months, 60 days, 90 days argument. I'm sure we'll do something that will be fair to all the parties concerned. Thank you very much for that. So number 4 on the agenda is stockist training. Okay, we want to do a stockist training. And this stockist training is not just for stockists alone, but it will be mandatory for stockists to attend as well. So we feel that a number of stockists are struggling with using the back office, struggling with using the members area, struggling with knowing how to book. So we're going to do something as a way of certifying stockists. Okay, we want to certify stockists and basically ensure that stockists understand how to go to their back office, how to book for the products as stockists, how to make it available to their team members by assigning, all the very basic things that stockists need to know how to do. We want to do a retraining and certification of the stockists we have passed through this training. They have ticked that box and it is done. It is important. We know that there are stockists who know how to do this well, no questions asked. Some of them are in this room. Some stockists don't even know how to join the Zoom meetings. Okay, so there are essential things that we feel that stockists should know that we want to retrain on. Okay, we want to do a retraining on and make sure that everybody passes through the motions, understands the basics. We can tick that box up and say all our stockists are trained. They know exactly what to do. Now, not only that, we want to use this stockist training to also be a promotion for every distributor that would like to understand how stockists work. So I'll tell you one of the gaps we notice in the business. I can see a few questions here. Can we still get 500 mils bitters alone for upgrades? Yes, you can. Okay, yes, we can. That's still available. So we want to retrain the stockists, want to go through this training for stockists, and then want to train distributors as well who need to understand what stockist is so that they can begin to aspire to be or they can be as well. Now, why is this important? We realize that there is a big gap that has been created between the company and distributors who are not stockists. Okay, so stockists have become special and rightly special. So stockists are special and distributors feel like there's a gap, there's something missing. So more often than not, we communicate with stockists. Stockists are supposed to communicate with their team members. So if we're communicating with stockists and stockists are not communicating as much with their team members, many team members are lost. So here's what we want to do. We want to make sure that stockists are retrained. Okay, every stockist who doesn't go through that retraining, then we'll know that this person hasn't been trained, so we can't even really vouch. For those who already understand how to do things, if they just go through the motion of training, there will be a test. So if either you go to training or don't go to training, once you do the test and you pass the test, correct, you are an approved stockist. But we're going to go beyond just for stockists. We're going to ensure that everyone who is in the business, who is interested as well, who is vaguely interested, also goes through the stockist training. The goal is to bridge the gap between distributors and the company to say, you know what, you can be a stockist too. After they go through the training and they pass the training, and this is where you want to encourage your team members, as many of them as possible, to enroll for that training. It will be free. It will be free of charge. It will be free of cost. Okay, but it will take their time. It will take effort. So you want to enroll for that training. Everyone who goes through that training, who is a silver, gold, platinum, or VIP member, silver and above, will be given an opportunity to be upgraded into stockists ahead of the commitment, just like the way we are doing as stockists, where we are giving people an opportunity to become stockists and then make up the money over a period of 1 month. These people will be given an opportunity to become stockists, and they'll be given a timeline of more than a month, about 2 months, to say build momentum, grow yourself into becoming a full-blown stockist. We're going to create the opportunity to say, look, once you have passed the training and you are silver, you can become a stockist. Now, what are we trying to do? We're trying to ensure, the goal is that as many distributors as possible that are interested are able to upgrade to become stockists, to become within their own spaces, people who have access to products and are pushing it. One of the things we have realized is if a stockist is going to be making 4 solution packs, 5 solution packs happen through their team on a monthly basis, they are qualified, they're active. Once you can do 5 solution packs, or you can do, you know, a number of solution packs, silver, gold, you can mix those products together, 4 sign-ups, you can be active, you can be qualified on a monthly basis. So we want to ensure that every distributor goes through this training. The ones who are bronze, who go through the training and pass the training, will now need to upgrade to silver to join in, upgrade to gold to join in, upgrade to VIP to join in. Essentially, we want to get a lot more people in, and that's why we separated a group, the group we have currently, and said we have pioneer stockists. The moment the pioneer stockist group is filled, that is all the pioneer stockists will ever have. The people who are not active regularly on the pioneer stockist list will be removed. They will be put in other groups. They won't be stockists, they can be regular stockists. Pioneer stockists are stockists who are functional and active and who joined to become stockists in the very early stages of this business, you know, and help to drive it up as well. So this training will be kicking off this week. So we have like 2 days, today, tomorrow, to promote it, to talk about it, to get our team members interested. The goal is anybody in your team today who is silver and above can be a stockist if they go through the training and pass the test. And the test is very simple. It's not the history of geography, it's a simple understanding of how do I order across to them. How do I manage my team from my Stockist page? Which page should I go to order for this? Which page should I go to order for that? It's just a demonstration of understanding of that process that qualifies you as a certified stockist. If this is clear, you understand very clearly, it makes sense to you. Type doing a retraining of stockists, existing stockists, and a retraining of the entire distribution force that is interested in understanding how stockists work. And we're giving people that are silver, gold, and above an opportunity to upgrade into becoming stockists. We can upgrade them to stockists directly. They're silver, gold, and above. And those who are bronzes, we are giving an opportunity so that they can become stockists as well. Essentially making sure that the pool of people who don't feel left out, who don't feel cut out of the equation, can be on the increase. The idea is the bigger the force of people who feel among, who feel a part, who feel I'm involved in what's going on, I'm responsible for others, the more we'll be able to build and expand the business. I know that many stockists here, I remember many stockists here were, sponsored by their sponsor to ensure that they could come on board. Some people are given access to loans for a season to ensure they can come on board. We've all been helped in various ways. It's time now to take it forward. Every stockist who will come in this way will need three things. One, they will need to pass the test. Two, they will need to be silver and above. And three, they will need to have their upline stockists willing to sponsor them. Okay, I have only one person who has typed yes and understands. That's Diana in the live. If anybody here in this room understands very clearly and is good to, and is good with this, good to go with this, let's have your yes in the chat box. Good. Okay, yes. So we want to broaden the pool. We don't want to have a scenario where we have a few people who are plugged in, who are insiders, and a few others who feel like outsiders, and then ostracize the people who are distributors, but they don't feel, I don't have money, but I have ginger, but I don't want to. I want to do this, but I can't do this. I want to expand that pool. If every stockist in the house today can find 10 people within their teams, 4 people within their teams, two people within their teams who they can upon, it will grossly affect our growth. It will grossly affect our numbers. It will grossly affect our earnings. It will allow us to be able to move in bigger strides. Someone asked me a question. How come we qualified for Dubai 2 years ago and it's so difficult, and then an extension of 2 months to qualify? Now we have broad work that needs to be done for it to happen, and even if this is not happening today, we know that there's potential for that great work to happen. So what we need to do is find ways to remove all the obstacles in our ways to ensure once we can begin to achieve those kind of things within the quarters, it becomes a lot more exciting, and we know that it's not far. In another 1 year, 2 years, this will be big. The volumes we'll be able to create on a quarterly basis will be able to generate all the possibilities that we want to have as dreams. Many companies that are making a lot of noise today were quiet for like 6 years, were quiet for 7 years. They made noise and the noise died down, but secretly behind the scenes, they were building and building and building, and then boom. And the same thing is going to happen with us as well. So let's keep building, let's keep driving. Let's pull a few more people in and ensure that this is not just something that is just for an elite set of team of 200 people or 50 people or 100 people, but something that everybody can participate in as well. Okay, thank you very much for those who are saying yes and showing yes there. Okay, that's another key element that I wanted us to tick. Okay, that's not all. There's something else I like to share with us as well. And what I like to share with us is the extra dollar group. If you are in the extra dollar group and you are excited about what is happening in the extra dollar group, can you just quickly, just type excited, somewhere, just put excited somewhere in that chat box there. Let's know that you are excited. Okay. Let's know you're excited. Let's know that you are excited. Okay, great. Now let me share with you what's going on there very quickly. As you all know, I'm a man of many caps, so I wear many caps, And some people think it's change. It's not change. It's just the fact that I know that, if you're going to make it, if you're going to be successful in this life, you need to have, Steve Jobs call it, you need to have a big picture view. Okay, you need to be on a skyscraper, at the corner of town, where you look down, and while people are trying to figure out the way in front of them, where to turn and where to go, you can stand on that skyscraper, look down on your environment, and be able to see all the roads, see all the options, and see all the possibilities. The people who make it big in business are not people who are on the ground are narrow-minded. They are people who can elevate themselves above the ground and look at the ground and see size of town that people cannot see from where they are standing, and see options and possibilities in the future that people that are on the ground cannot see. Okay, people need to be, we need to be able to see like that, and that's my own responsibility. One of the things that you'll see me do lately is I'm not really actively on the ground. I've decided to take a vantage position where I can see a bigger picture, I can see what's going on, and I can be bringing those things into what we are doing so that all of us can be part of it, we can enjoy it. Okay, someone says I don't know about the dollar group. I'll explain it to you right away. So what has happened in the last few months is I've been doing a lot of reading, learning. Anybody who cares to know knows I'm doing a master's degree in digital currency. I've been doing it now for the last 3 years. I've done 1 semester worth of courses already. I have a few more courses to go. I hung my boots for a while because of the way the market was, but I'm going to pick up my boots again once the excitement in the market dies down. I realize now that the best time to complete those studies is when nothing much is happening. Right now, a lot is happening, so we want to be wise about what we do and how we do it. So let me just give you the heads up very quickly about how this works. So there are a number of investments that we have been making. Someone says there's no voice. Is that general? If you are here in the house and you can hear me, Holmes is saying there's no voice. There may be no voice locally. It may be a local thing. So if you're hearing me, okay, good. If you're hearing me loud and clear, let them know you're hearing me so that everybody who is panicking and feel they cannot hear knows that, okay, it's happening. So here's how it works. So in that big picture thinking, I've been doing a lot of understanding what's happening in the cryptocurrency market, what's happening in blockchain. I've seen legitimate opportunities, I've seen illegitimate opportunities, I've seen scams, I've seen real projects, I've seen pump and dump, I've seen, I've seen all sorts of things. And anybody who knows my affinity for knowledge and my penchant to want to read and learn knows that I've done a dig deep. Today, for example, there's Money Mondays, Fridays, there are Big Nobles Connect. I'm doing a variety of things in this space. Now, so one of the things that we want to do is there are a few investments we'll be making, and I have, for example, a burden of a group on my head that I intend to sort out this year, and I've been doing a lot of aggressive investments in different projects, in different companies, in different opportunities, just to be able to, get a few hundreds of thousands of dollars out of the place. And I'm making good progress. We're making good progress. But we felt, while we're teaching our distributors as well about what's happening in this space, about the long-term view, about how to use BitNob, about the variety of things that I think people can benefit from, we realized we can do something special for our stockists. So that's where the extra dollar group comes in. The special thing we're doing for stockists is saying every stockist who in a period of 6 months, and we may change this in the future, but this is going to run consistently for a while. Within a period of 6 months, you are able to ensure that you are active for 4 months. We'll move you into a group where the profits that are made in that month will be shared by all the people that qualify. So what we did was we created a group where we put everybody who has 3/6. Our 6 is April, May, June, July. Our 6 is January, February, March, April, May, June. That's the first 6. The second 6 is February, March, April, May, June, July. Our next 6 is March, April, May, June, July, August. Our next 6 will be April, May, June, July, August, September. So 6-month stretch. If in the 6-month stretch you're able to be active for 4 months, we'll move into a group where you can share in the profit for the month. Now, and you earn it in dollars, it will be paid into your BitNob account. Now, how will this work? So today we created a group where we move people who have done 3 months. We have now added April to it. So all the people that have done 3 months are in that group. But the people that will be paid in this month of May, okay, and they will be paid early in this month of May, are the people who have done 4/4. So the people who have done 4/4 are people who have been active in January, February, March, April. They will be paid this May. From the profit made this May, it will be shared to them. Some people have achieved 3 already. Some people missed April. Some people missed January. Some people missed March. Some people missed February. There are 3. They need to be active this month of March to be able to join the club of those who will end this month of March. Some people have done 2. They need to be active in March and in May and in June to be able to have 4/6. Some people have done 1. They need the next 3 months. Some people have not done anything. They start counting from April. Once you score your 4, you join the pool. Once you 6 months stretches and you lose 2 in those 6 months and you fall out of the 4, you stop getting paid. So we did this as an extra to say, you know what, we're going to have groups where people can invest and participate themselves in opportunities that exist. But we want to create this for our stockists to say, you know what, we're going to put some investments aside strictly for stockists, and the profits there is going to be shared by the stockists who are consistently active every month. So these are the encouragements to every stockist to say, you know what, every month I'll be active, apart from my points that I will earn, apart from my elite position I can earn, apart from my stockist pools I can enjoy, apart from all the earnings and all the possibilities that can happen in my team, you can also earn an extra what? $50, $60, $100, $500, $1,000, depending on how exciting things go. You can earn a lot more by being an active. I hope this is clear. So it will become clearer when the people in May who have done 4 months this year get their initial payments and they're excited about it. They'll share that excitement, and then you realize, okay, have I done 3? I need to be 4. Have I done 2? I need 2 more. Have I done 1? I need 3 more. Have I done none? We're just giving you more reasons to be active. Okay, it's just more reasons to be active. If anybody, I've seen a lot of excited. I like the idea. I know the people that have qualified consistently. It's the bonus. You find an extra bonus as something as an incentive to be active. We've always thought that there'll be incentives and extra bonuses. Here we go. And basically it's saying that there's a big picture of opportunity all over the space. We're into wellness and wealth. Okay, and then we can ensure that every good thing that's happening, people get to share in it as well. For those who are investors with MMP, who put down money for equity or put down money for debt financing, this month of April, they also earned a little more than they will earn normally because the company's portfolio has included some other assets that are doing well, and that's being shared with them as well. Okay, so we are into equitable, into doing things fairly, into ensuring that everybody can enjoy value from everything that is being done. So that's available for them there as well. So that's that point. I hope it's clear, and I can move on to the next point. And in case you want to know, so I can give you perspective. I can give you perspective on this one. There are, so there are people who have done 3/4. People have done 3/4. I can show us a few usernames. Maybe that will help, so that you can see yourself where you are. I can have an idea of what you can work on and what's still possible. Let me see. Do I have? Okay, I think I have it here. So if you look at this group, for example, let me see if I can enlarge this a little bit. Yeah, so this group here, right here, are the people who have, this is the list of people who, I hope you can see clearly. These are the group of people who have done 3/4. Okay, 3/4. We have Aslan, we have Biketi, we have Confidence Tochuku, we have Dr. 90 FST, Ebele Alaka, Gold Daily, Adeleji Alibose, great minds. These have done 3/4. It means they will not end this May. But if they are active this May, they will end in June. Okay, we have Akade, we have Jumeg, we have Koluagbo, we have Losem, we have Oluchibi, we have Pasha 63, Setoluwa, The Wealthy Crew, Tinke 2009, TM Flow, and Peace. That means in this year, these people have missed 1 month. Okay, and I was very surprised that some of them still missed April. I didn't think anybody should miss April. Okay, but this was have missed 1 month. They've been consistent for 3 months. Okay, and we have those who have done 4/4. So this is the list of our 4/4. Our 4/4 list as Abiola Lamola, Ayo Peju Falekulo, Bem, Kemubi Anaga, Timitope Akeyemi, Olubumi Oronjoko, Coach MI, Adino Babishaye, Daniel David, Olufemilaya Aina, Oluwafemi Adeleke, Felicia Dipe, Sheolu Adamiro, Kikelo Molareji, Nikki 777, Olanike Oshola Toyalini, Osea Igbedion, Oyekon me Michael, Manua, Wale Ojo, Abosede Ojo, Esther Folasade Oni, Olawale Ojo. So these are people who have done 4 over 4. It means this month of May, they are getting to share in the profit declared for the month of April. Okay, so and this is not anything that they contributed money into. This is just the company's generosity extending to them. Okay, I hear cool. Yeah, that's cool. It's cool. Okay, so that's not all. There's more to come. There's more to come. I can see somebody raising up their hand. Is it out of excitement or they have something to share? Okay, good. So if you got a few things that we think we should be aware of, this has been a long time coming. The company realizes that there's a Lagos centricity that is not very healthy for our business, and COVID-19 showed us the power of online, the power of the internet, the power of what we can do. From not being in one location. So we're making a few bold moves this month of May, and the company is actually opening offices in a few locations. Okay, and the idea of these offices is to move closer to the people, move closer to the leaders, move closer to the trade partners, and provide support. Okay, the same kind of support that people enjoy in Lagos, we want to ensure is being enjoyed in a few places as well. So in this month of May, the company will be launching an office in Abuja. Okay, a small office, but at least having presence there to say if you want to have your meetings, if you want to have your seminars, if you want to have special events, and if you want to travel to Abuja and hold a meeting in Abuja, you have where you can use. Okay, the same way you use our place, same way you come to our place and get meetings done in the place, or you can send your people somewhere in particular to get access to products and all those kind of things. We're opening offices in Abuja. We're opening offices in Uyo. So we're opening an office in Abuja, we're opening an office in Uyo, and we're opening another extra office in Osun State. Okay, and we're doing all of that in the month of May. Okay, in Osogbo, Osun State. And the idea is not to compete with distributors. The idea is not to stifle distributors' creativity, but to provide support. So support in terms of a room where you can book to do your meetings. Support in terms of when leaders come from outside the state, they don't need to book a hotel or book a conference room or book anything extra. There is a space that they can use. In fact, in some of these places, we are going as, like in Abuja, we're going as far as ensuring there's a room that leaders can sleep in when they travel to Abuja and they want to do a conference. What we're doing is creating an opportunity for people to be supported. So for someone like Yoma who likes to move around, I hope Yoma is still in the meeting, who likes to go around to a few places, we want to ensure that he goes to Abuja, for example, with another team member. They have a room they can stay in, they can take their bath there, they can wake up in the morning, have a hall they can do seminars, have a place they can do events. We are expanding and having those offices there as well. So Abuja is being painted, it's being decorated, it's being branded. Osogbo is being painted, it's being decorated, it's being branded. Uyo is being painted, it's being decorated, it's being branded. And we will open more in a few places. Don't pressure us for any particular location. Remember, it's been 2 years, we've just been in Lagos, and online. But we are moving into those places now because we know the time is now. Ladies and gentlemen, one of the things that we made up our minds about is we either go big or go home. Okay, and we have decided we don't want to go home, we want to go big. And even though the sales numbers are not racking up to the potential we want them to be, we know that there are investments that need to be made in order for that to happen. So we're doing those investments and putting those structures in place to support distributors and ensure that people can have access to some level of support in all the places that they are. The addresses, the details will be available and weekly updates. One of the things that someone says we can't hear. Okay, what can't you hear? Am I mute? Am I muted? Can you hear me, please? If you can hear me loud and clear, say I can hear. So that it's back now. Okay, thank you. I think the internet went into a little bit of a cycle. Okay. Okay, awesome. Okay. So, ladies and gentlemen, I'd like to share this with you. I think it's something that is very, very important and very good and very, something that we need to, embrace and enjoy. So we have the offices there. They will feature in our newsletter. So the newsletter will be released today or tomorrow. We will now be receiving monthly newsletters. Ladies and gentlemen, if when you registered on Green Mondays, you didn't register with your email, is the reason why you will not be getting newsletters. I want to encourage us over the course of the next 1 week, please be checking your spam mail, because your first mail may land in your spam mail, and as soon as you tick it and approve it, then you now begin to get it to your real mail. Now, every month without fail, within the first 2 days, you will be getting a newsletter from the company. Every Monday without fail, you'll be getting an update letter from the company that will arrive in your email. We're going to be doing the same thing in your back office. We're going to be doing the same thing in your email. We want to decentralize and ensure that it's not only the people that are on WhatsApp we can reach. This business has today about 10,000 distributors. We want to be able to reach them monthly, weekly, daily, and not just stockists or distributors who are active. We want to reach everybody. I basically encourage people to stay with us and stay active, because we're about to enter into a new exciting phase. So the location of these addresses, the very few key information that we need to have, the trainings for the month, the things that are going on, there will be an electronic newsletter delivered to everybody's email that we need to share within our teams, ensure all our team members are reading and are aware of, because we want to ensure that in this new march into our next phase, into our higher levels, we want to ensure that everybody is carried along. So another key agenda there is there's a newsletter coming up. Look out for it. It'll be very colorful, very interesting. You can forward to your team members. You can ensure that everybody is being carried along. Okay, this is super, super mega important, and it's something we'd like you to, to embrace as well. Like I said, one of the key things you'll find there as well is that the Stockist training will kick off in 2 days' time. Okay, so let's prepare our team for that. We'll create a WhatsApp group for it. We'll pull people in for the Stockist group. If you're a Stockist already, don't join the group. Just stay in the Stockist group. We'll connect you to the training from there. We want everybody to access this Stockist training, be certified as a Stockist, pass the test, understand what to do. If we have more people understand what to do, we'll grow faster. We'll get to the ends of the earth. Okay, and there's something else I don't want us to miss, and I want us to be able to drive this as Stockists as well. If I still have you, we have a few more minutes. Don't worry, we'll close within the next 10 minutes. If I still have you and you're here, can you say yes? Okay, you're still here. I want to hear your yes. Now, something very interesting. Thank you very much. I can see people are here. Yeah, the first people to type yes. Well done. I'd like to say this, and it's very important. I think one of the major causes that will make a lot of difference to our business is sales mastery. And I saw the first set, I was excited about the first set. And I wasn't so excited about the second set because there were fewer. Of course, maybe people felt, 20K, 4 bottles. Maybe it's expensive. We have people who have a culture of not understanding value of paying for their personal development. Not a problem. This month of May, we're going to be creating another sales mastery course that will be free for everyone who is active. Everyone who has done their GMX and is active, we will give them access for free. We may not give them certificates, we may not give them all the other extra perks, but we'll give them access to the training free. If they want to buy ebook, we'll give them an option to buy ebook. If they don't want to buy the ebook, that's fine. They will have materials that will take them through the process. They will learn. It will be available to them free. Ladies and gentlemen, I want to encourage you. If you haven't gone through the sales mastery training, it shows the reason why we are not duplicating quickly enough, why we're not having multiple downlines coming in on a daily basis. Ladies and gentlemen, if we all understand how to sell, how to convince, how to communicate in this business, we should be having 500 to 1,000 signups on a daily basis. And the day that begins to happen, it means Ruby Director is along the corner, because it will happen fast, it will happen quick. And ladies and gentlemen, we can do this. And one of the things that we need, say, the money is too much, it's too expensive. No, if it was cheaper, it was easier, then anybody should be able to do it. The only reason why this business makes you grow is because you can undo what you thought was impossible before. So you are in that growth continuum. You're in that place where you are a better person, more knowledgeable person, more powerful person because of the things you have learned. And we will make the learning available. People that have attended sales mastery, they know what I'm saying. They know how within 3 days they were able to sign up 81 people. Okay, they know how within a few short days they were able to do some things that they felt was groundbreaking for them. That's why I know says yes. So yeah. So in the next cohort, we want to pack the place full, as many people as possible. And we realize they need to understand the herbal medicine. They need to understand, a few key things before they can fly with this. So we'll make sure that the next one will last for about 3 weeks. We'll use 1 week to sort out sales mastery and sort out the knowledge they need to have about their products to be able to engage. And then we're going to spend 2 weeks on engagement. And ladies and gentlemen, we will need us, stockists, to be there in those trainings, to get our team members to be there. Let's drive together. Let's go on a recruiting spree. Good to great says, ask who before what. If you get the right people on the bus, they will determine when you need to navigate and when you change direction. I'm reviewing the book again. That's why I have it close to me. And it's amazing what we can do. So please, sales mastery, when you see the announcement, let's get our team members in. Let's not be stockists who are just buying for ourselves. Let's be stockists who are really leading people. We have people to sponsor into stockist training. We have people to sponsor into sales training. Let us maximize this May. Okay, let's maximize this May. And before I wrap it up and open us all to question and answers, I want to show us this one before I finally close the meeting. There is a stockist promotion, and these are extras. These are extras, and I want us to maximize these extras. There's a team promotion, there's normal promo, there's stockist promo. There's an individual leaderboard, there's a team leaderboard. Okay, on that leaderboard, you can see what's going on there. You can see the points for people who are doing individuals, and you can see the points for people who are doing team. Okay, I think it's interesting. I can look at this board and say the highest mark for individual in this quarter, already in the second quarter, is coming from Oyeka Mike, who I celebrate, but who is 4 months in this business. It's 4 months in this business. Okay, and of course, I know that many of us, when we just joined the business, were on fire like that as well. But ladies and gentlemen, there needs to be some value from not being new, from being there all the while. And if we don't see you on individual, at least let us see you there on team leader, on the team leader board. This is strictly for stockists. And for stockists, we want to, yes, we're reserving the seat of pioneer stockists for the primary stockists. We want stockists to become 1,000. And we're going to drive for those numbers. Let people be there. Let them be a junior category trying to compete to get into where we are. And let's have people who are steady, who are, the pioneer people. But ladies and gentlemen, we can show in these places. We need to be there, active and leading it. Okay. And there's a lot we can make happen. This month of April, we had the lowest number of people that I've seen in a while who became active. We have 40 people that became active, 41 that became active. That's not a good number. For having 250 stockists, 41 active is not good. We had another close to 80 who are nearly there, who did something but not sufficient to cross the hurdle. Ladies and gentlemen, we need to cross those hurdles. Let's cross the hurdles. Let's push ourselves. Let's drive ourselves. Okay, there's a lot of value along the way. And ladies and gentlemen, we are still, there's still a lot of, you push when you're at the bottom of the hill. When you get to the top of the hill, you don't push anymore. There's a force of gravity that pushes you. But let's get ourselves to the place where gravity can carry on with the exercise. Let's get ourselves to the place where the engine can kick in and start driving the exercise. Let's get ourselves to the place where we put in the initial effort, overcome inertia, get moving, and then from there on, we can begin to do numbers that even we don't believe ourselves. So, ladies and gentlemen, those are the key things I wanted us to shine and discuss today. The award ceremonies for how we're doing and who is doing well, we will share at the end of the quarter. There are people who are doing very well already, who are making things happen, in the immediate. So maybe we can already look at them and begin to celebrate them. Let me see if I can get that up for us to see, and then we can close this meeting. Let me see if I can get that table. I think there's a table here, that basically shows us. So on top of the list, in terms of points, today we have high truth and trust. Naomi Olubeson, one of the participants in sales mastery class, is topping the chart with 500 PVs, personal sales. Oyeko Mike is in second place, even though he has more Naira value, but he has about 430 points, coming in second place. Jumeg Adeline Hakade 300, Verna Peace 282, Mega D 268, Funshe, and it's so refreshing to see these numbers, see what people are doing. You can see Funshe Royal 72, Dr. 90 FST. You can see TM Flow. Let me shrink it a bit so that I can focus on where the numbers really are and not get distracted by the other key elements. Okay, so you can have a look at this. So we have TM Flow, Messi for Real, Koluagbohun, Coach MI, Aslan D Baby, Oluwatoyin Adeniyi, Morisola, Buma, Feyo Golesi, Mommy Show, Ebili Alaka, Precious, Enyema, Honor, Hadlowan, Ritscope, Comrade Gotsi, Comrade Agutsi, Biketi, Extra Income Club, Abe, Beulah, Oseze, Dr. The King's Pen, Nika 777, Pastor Flo Double D, Bem Hopast, Onamesi 1, Homs 1, Truth, IT World. Ladies and gentlemen, it's happening, and we can make more happen. So, ladies and gentlemen, that's where we are. Those are the key essentials. You get the details in the newsletter. Well done, everybody, for the effort we are putting in. It's nice having 52 of us in this meeting. I think that's where I want to draw the curtain today. I'll take a few questions. Any questions at all? 1, 2, 3 questions. Let me answer those questions before we go. And if there are more questions, I can answer on the WhatsApp group. But are there any questions tonight? I'm happy to answer them. Will there be opportunity for people to upgrade with 500 meals only? Yes. Will there be opportunity for people to sign up with one unique product only? All of those opportunities will exist. But ladies and gentlemen, let us maximize what we have. We have phenomenal opportunity that can scale and get around the world. Let's do something. Let's begin to do something. Okay. Any questions? I still have Money Monday today at 6 p.m. Sorry, at 6 p.m. Yeah. Grossly unprepared, but there are exciting things to share. So I will be there live. Any questions, ladies and gentlemen? Let me hear our questions and our thoughts, and then let's move in from there. Can the company package the sign-up packs for sign-up? What do you mean by that, Tutu? Can you explain? Can we package it? What do you mean? Can it be in a box or something like that? Is that what you're saying? There are many sign-up packs. That's the interesting thing. There are many sign-up packs. So we cannot put it inside a carton, but they will all require different shapes. And they will add extra complexity as well. I don't, there are many packs. So that's the hindrance to that. But they can always be packed in the reader cartons, and they can be packed that way. But it will create other challenges. So we have solution packs. There are different sizes. They can all fit into one carton. We have the bronze pack that is smaller. Probably need a carry bag. But we'll look at what's possible. Essentially, by the time we have more offices in different places, we have more trade partners in different places. They probably are able to now do a variety of things. In those spaces. Someone is saying, can the company make bronze pack to solution pack as well? That means, can the products be rejigged into what becomes like a solution to a particular problem? It's possible. So we'll look at that. That's a good suggestion. We'll look at it. If we don't, the beautiful thing with the solution packs is the fact that we can deliver it to people's doorsteps. We've already factored all of those key things in. Bronze is a very slim pack. There as well. Maybe we'll knock off a few things, add a few things, and make it work that way. Okay. Someone says packing the reader carton will help build confidence with signups. Okay, we'll look at that. Reality is people should sign up even before they get their products. So I'm not sure how that works, but yeah, we'll look at it. Okay, like 500 means 3 fire. People are asking for this. Please do something. Okay, we'll look at that. Thank you very much for your thoughts. We'll look at it. We can hit up on it later and see what's possible. We can have Orbiter pack. We can. The price dynamics today is what will make it how it will be. We always did. We made them slightly more expensive so that it can be Orbiter pack. But maybe we need to do branding for it so that you know that it's available. So yes, I didn't know. We'll have those packs. We'll push them out again so that people know what is available and applicable. Okay, good. I think we have a few key essential thoughts. Let me hang the boots at this meeting and go prepare for Money Mondays. Thank you very much, everyone. I want to say very quickly that all of us stockists were well appreciated. We're not appreciated just for being stockists, we are pioneer stockists. And that means that means a lot. That means a lot to us all. That means a lot to the company. That means a lot to me. I want to celebrate all of us for the efforts we've put in, for the drive that we've had, for the things we've accomplished. We're about to go, second phase and begin to have other people join us a little bit more aggressively, have a lot more people being carried along. We need us to be the gear one to bring those people in as well. So in the next few days, we'll get into a few more structures, into a few more exciting things to make it happen. I'd like to welcome, I think we have a few new stockists in the house who's their first meeting with us. I think one of such people is Tutu Ekeng, who has been adding a lot of comments. Can we package in cartons for confidence with signups? Okay, thank you very much, Tutu Ekeng. Welcome. It's always good to have new people on board with fresh perspectives and things that we definitely need to pay attention to. So we're happy to have you. Please help me welcome Tutu Ekeng. Is there anybody else who is just here for the first time so that we can also welcome them? You're all welcome. And then, of course, for the recorded version of the video, we will upload it and then we will share in the WhatsApp, in the Stockist group. So let's look forward to that. I'll try to do that as quickly as possible. Like I said, there's meeting after meeting. I have 7 o'clock. I have sales mastery 8 o'clock. I have another meeting 9 o'clock. I have other meetings 10 o'clock. It's just amazing. But thank God for strength. Thank God for grace. So look forward to seeing us all for our next Stockist meeting, May 4 next month. But until then, we'll be jamming in the WhatsApp groups and you'll be seeing a lot of the newsletters and news updates. And let's get our team members plugged in. If we are 10,000, let's at least get 4,000 people to be active. That would be something, yeah? Thank you very much, everyone.